Well, like me, you have probably seen the ads and you can probably sing the jingle, a very catchy one, National American University. But do you really know what it's all about? Well, you're about to learn beyond the jingle. National American University is a cornerstone of higher education, offering flexible associate, bachelor's, and master degree programs designed specifically for working adults seeking new careers, with 2 campuses right here in the metro area. And I'm so pleased to say that joining us this morning is Jessica Carr-Serna. Now, Jessica is the Rio Rancho Campus Director, and Vincent Velarde, that's a very nice name, very regal, like it. He is the Campus Director, and we're so pleased to have you both. Really, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having us. We're very excited.
And I think the key to everything, we were talking about singing, a good jingle, you never forget it. And you know that it's on day, one night, Saturdays, all right. You know everything about it.
Yep.
I love it. And we're especially pleased to tell everybody that you guys are going to be with us throughout the year and provide a lot of really great information for those who are ready to get educated.
That's right.
We're excited.
Not bad for branding, right?
Not bad at all. We love it. Well, I want to talk a little bit first about the fact that here in New Mexico, you know, we actually do have a lot of people who are really very, very smart, who really want to put their intelligence to good use, but they really don't know where to begin with getting educated. So what I really want to do is talk a little bit about what you guys do for everybody.
Well, Nikki, I think it's important as a society we can meet our dreams, and education gets us there a lot faster. And with our 2 locations in Albuquerque and 1 in Rio Rancho, we offer that to students across the state. So
Across
it's really
the whole
phenomenal.
state. And even online. So if a student is not completely in the metro area, then they can do the whole degree online if they choose to do so.
Well, you know, in many households, it's just drilled into your head. You really need to get an education. You really need to get an education. But why is it so important to get an education?
Well, it's marketability. In today's economic times, I think students out there know that they need to have an education to be competitive. And NAU offers that competitive marketability with our degree programs that we have within our university. So.
And employers are just becoming pickier and pickier of they want someone to have that degree because it sets them apart, and they see the individual who has a degree, they finish what they start. And so that's going to make a great employee if you have someone who's already dedicated.
That's a really good point. And you know, unemployment is a huge factor. Huge factor here. And obviously with the economy as it is, people need to get to work, and we need to employ educated people. So it's a really good point. And now it's really more important than ever, huh?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Is that one of the first things that employers will look at, is your education?
Yes. I've even seen some places that you wouldn't normally think that they would require a bachelor's for their managers, but employers are very picky. They can choose whoever they want, and that's how the business goes. And so if you want to get those hot jobs that are out there, like in accounting or IT or healthcare, you really need to set yourself apart and have that piece of paper that you show, here, I've done this.
Really good point. And we spoke to some students actually about National American University, and here is what they had to say.
Right now, my experience at NAU is fantastic.
I dropped out of college many years ago, and this was something I wanted to do for myself and for my family, was to come back and complete my degree.
I've been out of school for a lot of years, and when I retired and stopped working for a while, I didn't realize that I was going to come back to work, and I decided to go ahead and start looking for something new, something different.
I am about to graduate in a few months, and I plan on processing my application for my graduate degree here soon as I'm able to do so I can complete my master's degree and possibly work toward a doctorate later.
I came down, talked to the counselors in the Rio Rancho National American University campus, and I wanted to do something different, something that I hadn't done before. So it was really comforting to find out that I wasn't the only one just starting school again or continuing in his education.
That's great. Doesn't that make you feel so good?
Yes. Those students are just amazing, and we have so many students like that they're wanting to go back to school and they're just not sure how they can do it.
Right.
Or maybe it's a single mom who's wanting to provide a better family income for their children, or maybe it's the very first person that's ever graduated college in their family. That's really setting the bar for the family, and then at graduation and the tears, and
it's great.
It's just amazing.
And there's options at every age, and that's the nicest thing.
Yes.
And I mean, I want to ask you, because why would a student student or, you know, would-be student choose National American University over somewhere else to fulfill their educational needs?
Well, since our inception in 1941 in Rapid City, South Dakota, the three main focuses for us as directors in Albuquerque and Rio Rancho, one is a caring and supportive environment.
So
you know,
important.
the challenges that students are faced daily, college can be a sanctuary. The second is, you know, quality instruction. Our instructors are well versed in the course of study.
That's great.
And three, it's the goal attainment, and the goal attainment is graduation.
Absolutely. Everybody wants to get to that moment. Everybody wants to get there. And obviously, there's people will be concerned about the class sizes. And I think there's an intimidation factor. You get a little older, you're out of school, you go back. You want to know what is the student-to-teacher ratio. You want to understand a little bit about that.
They're so scared, and our average class size at the max would be 30.
Okay.
And that way it's not bad at all, and then that way the instructor gets that individual care, the one-on-one. They really enforce the caring and supportive environment, because when you're in a classroom of 100 students, it's really hard to really get to know your students, right? And
absolutely.
If you have that connection with that professor, they're going to challenge you, you're going to grow, and you're really going to learn things in the classroom tonight and apply it tomorrow in work.
Great information.
And Nikki, we pride ourselves on being the non-traditional type of university.
In what way?
Well, in our average class sizes and our one-on-one and, you know, meeting the challenges that our students face daily. So
I love to hear that. And how would you recommend somebody get started if you could give them one tip and they're ready to go?
We have counselors standing by right now. They could call either the Albuquerque campus at 348-3700.
Perfect.
Or the Rio Rancho campus at 348-3750.
Fabulous.
So the info on the screen.
And you can always get information for National American University by going to the website, which is www.national.edu.
Yep.
Very simple. And Vincent and Jessica, we're so happy to have you. Really important information. And at the end of the day, it really does come down to having a good education to get where you want to go in life.
It's
so,
true.
Thank you for being
Nikki.
here.
Thank you for having us.
A lot more of both
Oh,
of you.
yes.
Really
Yes.
are. So thank you again. And we're back with Tommy Gerhardt after the break.
You want to stick around for this.